Okay, so
Uh, man, technical difficulties, but we're here. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Shootout this Sunday evening. Normally we run our show at 10 o'clock on Sunday nights now, but we're going to do this news broadcast. Development's been happening since Saturday night. We've been getting information in all day, so we're going to run this live news broadcast update now, and we will get into it right after this brief introduction. So hang out for me for a minute. We'll be right back. Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Black Dragon Biker TV, Black Dragon Biker News Network, Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the follow button. We're on Black Dragon Biker TVs on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all of those things. And make sure to check us out, will you? And give us a like, share, and a subscribe. Let's see if we can't get screen 2 up here, guys. Appreciate that. It just so happens that there was a shootout. Now, we're going to try to bring this up. Producer, let me know if they can hear the video. Shooting leaves 2 people dead at an Augusta Motorcycle Club. So it starts out that way.
A deadly shooting in Richmond County earlier tonight that left 2 dead and 3 injured. Deputies say it happened around 6:35 p.m. from an incident stemming from a motorcycle gang incident on Sandbar Ferry Road and East Boundary. Our Taylor Martin is live at the scene now and has been there for the past few hours since we first heard about this. Taylor, what is going on there right now, and what else do we know so far since this has happened?
Well, Craig, as you can see here behind me, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is still out on the scene here on East Boundary Street after the shooting that happened about 4.5 hours ago. And like you mentioned, 5 were injured and 2 of those 5 are now dead. Now, Sheriff Richard Roundtree did come on the scene tonight to give us more details on what happened. At 6:35 p.m., a call came in shutting down East Boundary Street for hours.
When deputies arrived, they found multiple victims shot. And unfortunately, 2 victims expired on the scene. At the time, we detained some witnesses to the incident. We're investigating that right now.
It all started at a party at the Outcast Motorcycle Club on East Boundary.
A rival motorcycle gang yet to be identified came to that event. Words were exchanged and multiple shots was fired, and resulting in the death of individuals.
People out on the scene told me they were worried the victims could be their family members, but the Richmond County Sheriff's Office says there's no information on who it happened to or why.
Motorcycles were left. Some were out-of-state tags. Again, we can't identify who was riding them at the time. Once we secure search warrants and identify exactly who they belong to, we get a better understanding exactly where these individuals came from.
Nearly 2 hours after shots were fired, a tow truck was on scene, removing a navy blue Audi with 3 marked bullet holes from the chevron at the intersection of East Boundary and Broad Street. And with an active scene hours after the shooting happened, authorities say the investigation is ongoing.
Once we get those people positively identified, then we'll see whether they're members of the local motorcycle gang or for the ones that we see with some out-of-town tags.
Now, the names of the victims have not yet been released, and the coroner's office says they'll release those names once families are informed of who they are and once the bodies are identified. But at this time, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office says there is no further information, but we'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Thank you for staying out there, Taylor, and giving us information as all of this is just hitting our desk. Thank you again, and hope y'all are staying safe out there.
Okay, that's
a deadly shooting in.
Here we go. No, start that over again. Wow. So we're back. I just have to say, in a little lighthearted beginning here, damn, that Taylor Martin is bad. Wow, boy, my God. I keep saying I need some biker girl reporters, and we're gonna do that. We're absolutely gonna do that. But anyway, some interesting things here. Sheriff Roundtree. You guys remember Shaft, that movie? So whenever I think of a cop named Roundtree, I always think of that movie. You guys are probably too young. Anyway, the unlighthearted part is there are some mothers today, and I don't know, about 17 families that aren't having a good Mother's Day today. There were 5 families that have people that have been shot. 2 of those families have people that are dead, men who were fathers, husbands, brothers, and uncles, cousins, nephews. They're gone. They're dead, not to be seen anymore. And 12 people now. So that was 5 that were shot, 2 were killed, 3 were injured. And this is what we know now, a little bit more. We know that 12 people were charged in the assault, in the shootout. Now 12 people are charged. So they call it a rival shootout between rival biker gangs. So for my viewing audience, listening audience, there are several pictures here. Let's see if we can load them that show the scene in various states: a sheriff, a gun, a car that's been shot up, somebody being loaded into an ambulance. The headline is 12 charged in deadly Augusta shootout between rival biker gangs. The caption under the images, 4 images from a Facebook Live video film by Lil Black Toot Street Kimball shows the aftermath of Saturday's deadly shooting in Augusta. So this is on somebody's YouTube page named Lil Black Toot Street Kimball. And maybe we go look at that. Authorities are filing double murder charges against 12 people. So the fallout begins. 12 people just got charged with double murder. That's crazy. After Saturday's shootout in Augusta between rival motorcycle gangs, they say, left 2 people dead and 3 injured. The shootout reportedly involved members of, they say, the Black Motorcycle Gang. We say club, but this is what the story says. The Black Motorcycle Gang, Outcast Motorcycle Club, and the mixed race biker gang, Thug Riders Motorcycle Club. Funny how much they know these days. They just be right on it these days. So the mixed race club, Thug Riders MC, only one of the suspects is from Augusta. So in this thing that they have, in this thing they've got going on, only one of the suspects is from Augusta. They make sure to note that. Like, they came over here to our city on that BS. Outcast has their clubhouse on East Boundary and was hosting a gathering, according to witnesses. An argument between the groups led to the shootout around 7 p.m. Saturday near the clubhouse and along Sandbar Ferry Road, killing 30-year-old, 30-year-old to me is just a baby. 30-year-old Keith Coates of Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta, Georgia. I live in Georgia. I know how to say Valdosta. And 51-year-old Jermaine Farrell of Daytona Beach, Florida. Both gone. Young men. 51, I'm 60. 51 is 9 years younger than I am. These are their pictures here. Killed Jermaine Farrell, 51. I guess he's on the left, of Daytona Beach, Florida. And Keith Coates, 30, of Valdosta, Georgia. Young men cut down in their primes. Gone. Authorities say no one is cooperating in the investigation. And that's smart. Oftentimes, nobody talks, we all walk. Nobody talk, we all walk. So they're doing the right thing to keep quiet in terms of not incriminating themselves. You have the right to remain silent. That's the best thing. We just did that video. So it says no one is cooperating with the investigation, leaving them to charge a dozen of those connected to the shootout with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault. So no one cooperates. We just charge everybody and throw as much on the wall, much mud on the wall as will stick. See what we can get. Who we can get to turn on who we can get to flip over. They might not have enough information to charge anyone. And then sometimes they just charge everyone. But no one is cooperating, they say, which is rare in these kinds of events because normally somebody gets to singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips. But at this point, no one's cooperating, leaving them to charge everyone. A dozen people connected to the shootout with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of aggravated assault. Certainly 12 people didn't shoot at one person or something like that, so who knows how this will turn out. The arrested includes, and here's a whole list of names of people that most of us don't even know. But one is 31 years old from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I don't know what the B/M stands for. Maybe you guys do. One is 42 years old of Fayetteville, North Carolina, B/M. Black male, is that what that means? Black male? Is that what that means? One is 38 of Lumberton, North Carolina, B/M. It could mean black male, I guess. One is from St. Mary's, Georgia, B/M. I'm thinking that means black male, I guess. One is 44 of Augusta, Georgia, B/M. One is 30 of St. Mary's, Georgia, B/M. One is 30 of Kingsland, Georgia, W/M. Maybe that's white male. Wow. One is a female, 30 of Kingsland, Georgia, WF. Maybe that stands for white female. Another female, 26 years old, from Kingsland, Georgia, WF for white female, I would imagine. Another is 28 years old of St. Mary's, Georgia, white male. If this ain't what this means, I apologize. One is 39 years old of St. Mary's, Georgia, white male. Look at this. 30, 26, 28, 39, 30, 30, 44, 32, 38, 42, 31. These people had a whole lot to live for. Another is a black male out of Florida, Boynton Beach, 43 years old. All these young people in the prime of their life. And the dead people, one is 51, so he was a midlife. We call that midlife. And 30 years old. Lot to live for. Gone. So here are your people. Here's their pictures of them and their mugshots. Boy, I wonder if you got up Saturday morning and said to yourself, well, I'm just going to go to prison and be in a mugshot this evening. That's what I'm going to do with my Saturday. Well, here they are. This is it. You get to see this with your own two. 3 of those facing charges were actually shot, including critical injuries to this one man named Jonathan Keaton and less serious injuries to another man named Larry Ross and Deha Dotson. Jailers at the Charles B. Webster Detention Center were working through Sunday morning to book many of the suspects into jail. Now, that's a lot of people to put in jail, so I'm sure the jailers were busy. And they don't have the best medical care in there. You're not going to have all the greatest doctors, all of that stuff. You give that up. As previously reported, a number of people who were shot instantly landed Augusta on the national list. On the national list. Augusta just fell onto the national list of mass shootings that has plagued the United States of America. They made the list. They made it. Please read sarcasm. There's a national list of mass shootings, and a motorcycle club incident put the city of Augusta on the national list of mass shootings that has plagued the United States. The national number hit 260 Saturday. 260. 260 mass shootings. 260 mass shootings defined as an incident of violence in which 4 or more people are shot in a particular place in a particular incident. Complicating Saturday's investigations are reports that a fire official. Oh, this is the crazy part, and I heard about this morning. Because people they've been ringing me all night and all day today with this one. And there's a video out there. And this one is crazy because it could be. And I don't know if this has happened or not. I can't independently verify it, but it says it right here in the paper. Complicating Saturday's investigations are reports that a fire truck, is that what it says? Fire official, not necessarily fire truck, but a fire official ran over one of the bodies with a city vehicle, with a witness video showing the incident as it happened live. And I don't have that. I've talked to several people who do. If you got it, you can send it to me. Several local residents reacted to shock. Now, what I was told is that the fire truck or whatever it was might have actually killed the guy. And someone said that they thought it had taken his head off his body. I don't know that. That's just what I heard. But we'll find out. Several local residents reacted in shock. The quote was, "That man on the ground dead, and the EMS truck just ran him over, y'all." The Facebook user says. So that was on somebody's Facebook channel. My producer said he heard that it crushed his head, not particularly that it took it off of his body. But I heard that he lost his head, had his head crushed. Just insult to injury. Like, if you thought that was the worst, then now you don't even get to really even maybe look at your dead one, your deceased loved one, during the funeral, because there's might not be anything left to look at. I've recently we went through that 1 year ago yesterday, having our club brothers and sisters so ravaged by the accident that they were in that there was nothing left. In fact, the coroner insisted that their bodies be cremated. So it's a terrible thing. A terrible, terrible thing. So I believe that's the end of the story. They didn't even say goodbye or anything. They just said complicating Saturday's investigation are reports that A fire official ran over one of the bodies with his city vehicle, with a witness video showing the incident as it happened. Several local residents reacted in shock. That man on the ground, dead, and the EMS truck just ran him over, y'all, the Facebook user says. And then it's gone. And life is moving on. And those people are, I wonder if they died for what they felt like they needed to die for. And I don't know, how does one motorcycle club go to another motorcycle club's stronghold, clubhouse, and get into this kind of an altercation? There needs to be some adult leadership on the ground in these motorcycle clubs. And I'll tell you what happens. I see it all the time. The young guys come in, win the vote the old guys out of office, and then crush them out of existence. So there's nobody to listen to. The old values are the old guys are not being heard. It's crazy. The old traditions and values are not being heard. So anyway, and this is happening in every kind of club across the board. Riding clubs, motorcycle ministries, 99% clubs, traditional clubs, family clubs. It's women's motorcycle. It's happening all across. It's not just the 1%er clubs that are seeing this. It's happening all over. So 17 families wake up in a new reality. The new reality is when they put you in jail and they got you on no bond and all this kind of stuff, and they start throwing them gang enhancement charges and charging you with double murder. At the very least, it's going to cost you an F-ton of Mounier. At the very least. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Might cost you your job. When the news gets a hold of it, it starts rolling out there. Outlaw biker gang, motorcycle gang, criminal biker gang, criminal gang enhancement, gang, Once they press that stuff out there, man, even your preacher gets to looking at you crazy. I wish you guys would wake up. Why are we burying all these black people? Whatever happened to when you saw a black man on the street? What's up, brother? We used to say that because we was going through the same damn thing. Walking around in the town where they used to have the N-word, don't let the sun set on your ass.
Don't let the sun set on your ass.
We had a bond. Now we hate our brothers as much as we hate fighting the Viet Cong or somebody. All the white clubs got it going on too. Shooting each other down like dogs in the street. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Because somebody wore the wrong patch. Didn't show you any respect. Where are the adults in the room, please? Now, hey, if this was over some money or something, somebody's livelihood, hey, it might be what it is. But this is over some ego, some turf, some craziness. I don't see how you go to I don't see how you go to somebody else's motorcycle club house in a whole nother state. They said them people ain't even from here. Well, anyway. We don't know the particulars. We don't know why or what or when or how. This happened at one club's clubhouse. Your safe zone. You're supposed to be safe at home. You're going to protect home. That's the last place. You can't run nowhere else. You can run home. What happens after you run home? You didn't run as far as you can run. Even a junkyard dog, bro. Once you walk onto the junkyard, it's going to be on like a chicken bone. Anyway. There's a lot to digest. 12 people are facing double murder charges. That's like between $20,000 and $40,000 down payment to an attorney. That's for the cheap ones. Some mama got to put up her house, grandma, for the bail. It just goes on and on and on and on. And on and on and on and on. And on and on and on. Okay, so the block is hot this summer, right? On the black set, on the white set, everywhere. Somebody said gang is stuck in their head. It's stuck in the newspapers' heads, too. Anyway. I hate that anybody died. I hate to see all these young people dead and all these young people arrested. And then I hate this among my own black and brown folks. And I hate seeing it on the other side, too. I always speak about it. Nothing's changed. And my producer said, don't forget red people. Hate to see that on the red side as well. So anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'm just, I'd be wanting to cry. Really? I'd be wanting to break down and goddamn cry. I want to weep. I like Reagan used to say, or was it Bush? One of those guys used to say, I wept. I always thought that was much stronger than I cried. I wept. That was cool. That was real cowboy. Yeah, last night Nancy and I wept. I weep. I weep about this because I know people in every damn one of these clubs. They all buy my books. They call me. I just be like, sometimes I just listen. I just be on the phone like, listening. I'm getting ready to have Well, somebody from the other side is getting ready to call in 30 minutes. I feel like a ping pong ball because I have love for every single one of the clubs, every single one of them. I went down to Daytona Beach, and somebody from every single club I've talked about in the last month came up to me and gave me love. Every single club that I've talked about that's been in a shootout has contacted me within the last week and given me love. I had never been given so much love as I was given in Daytona Beach by every damn club you can imagine and every single 1% outlaw motorcycle club. Why the hell can't you love each other? I use my phone and do my stress test, and my stress is way the hell out here. Anyway, my friends, it's not going to change until you figure out a way, clubs, to follow some MC protocol. MC protocol exists so that alpha males don't kill each other. It sets everything straight. It makes everything right as long as it's followed. You want to go to somebody else's motorcycle club and you guys might not be seeing everything eye to eye, blah, 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 all this stuff. What's the MC protocol? You pick up the phone, your sergeant-at-arms calls their sergeant-at-arms. Hey, we want to stop by. That's cool. Just don't come on no BS. That's cool. We're on our way. Everybody parties. Sergeant-at-arms says, no, that's not a good idea right now. You know, things ain't, you don't go. Basic protocol. Oh, what the hell do I know? I'm old. That's my 2 cents, people. And it's like this all over the motorcycle club world diaspora. And some of us don't make it. Love to hear your 2 cents down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. 30 minutes in, no need to talk this to death. To the families and loved ones, we are so sorry for the premature demise of your loved ones. And we hope that you can find some sort of comfort in your horrible and unimaginable grief. To the families of those who woke up with loved ones, mothers and fathers, arrested and in jail today. This nightmare has begun. Support yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Remember that support goes further than the cameras. Those of you who are in clubs, support your loved ones. Support goes long after the cameras are gone. You're going to have to support some of these people through court battles and all kinds of things. Stay strong, stay tight, stay tough, and keep supporting one another. Pray if you're praying people. Have patience through the journey. These kind of journeys are tough. All right. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your comments in the comments section below. Make sure that you hit my daily online news magazine, bikerliberty.com. Bikerliberty.com. You can read all of our stories in our daily news magazine. If you want to support the channel, $BikerPrez is our Cash App. Send us a few dollars. We need it. We could use it. Definitely appreciate you for it. We don't get paid to do this. Like, this is not like a job. So anything you guys do send us, we do appreciate. My mother used to say you can recognize the truth when you hear it. because the truth has a ring of familiarity to it. It sounds like something you've heard before. Make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. You can get Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. You can get my books, Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, all available on Amazon Kindle or at blackdragonsgear.com. Join our daily podcast, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, L is L-A-I-R, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, wherever you get your podcasts, such as iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, that sort of thing. Please join us on Discord. The link to the Discord server is in the description box below. If you need to reach out to me, it's blackdragon at blacksabbathmc.com, blackdragon at blacksabbathmc.com, or you can hit my phone number, 404-692-0336 here in the studio, 404-692-0336. Thank you all. Have a great night. Be safe out there and learn how to treat your brothers and sisters on the Motorcycle Club set like individual pieces of solid gold. To my mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Please have a great evening, the rest of your Mother's Day, and love on the loved ones that you have. Hold them and hug them. They are, life is not promised. Life is short. Love the people that you love preciously. Don't argue, man. Or if you argue, don't leave that house without saying, I know I was an asshole, but I love you so much, just in case you don't see them again. Take care. I mean it. Take care.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospects Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
And we'll see you in a minute when we break out the first bug out bag we're going to be looking at is.
Well, let's do yours first.
Yeah, how about you first?